All right, I realized that was maybe a little too much for Monday morning. Little aggressive. Little aggressive. Or maybe it's just waking you up. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all here. Today we're taking our first look at some new news regarding City Skylines 2. The developers will be live in just a few minutes with another awesome YouTube premiere, and we're going to take a look at that in just a moment, and it'll be live shortly on their official YouTube channel. So we'll take a peek at this in just a moment. Good to see you all here. Thanks for all the likes. Welcome to all the new members. We're taking a look at public and cargo transportation today, so it could deal a lot more with everything, not just maybe roads, but also well, we could actually see cargo airports, we could also see trains, and we could see ports, and we could see how they all work together. So it'll be quite interesting to see more about this game. Every time they throw us a little nugget of information, it's very exciting. It's like an event every single time. Even though these little premieres are like, I don't know, somewhere between maybe 5 and 15 minutes, it's like super exciting. So today we're going to watch a little bit more news on City Skylines 2 from the official YouTube page for City Skylines, and then go build a city a little bit. Later today we'll be playing Parkitect with Bradford, which is another multiplayer amusement park builder, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And then later on, some Dave the Diver. But anyway, very exciting to see our first look at how this is going to work. In fact, in the background, they do show a cargo ship coming in, so it's more than likely that we'll see that. So, yeah, roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's right, chat. But I've loved everything I've seen so far for all the things in this game. Some things, though, are a little... You know, it feels a little bit like The Sims, where it's like a corporation publishes new game, has to cut out base features in order to make money to then make endless DLC for new game. Like, for example, everybody complaining about, or rather mentioning that, they haven't seen much to do with biking and things like that. So, yeah. So good times. But anyway, we'll see what we get. You never know what'll happen in these releases. You never know it'll be a free update. You never know what we'll get in the first month or two, but we will see. But we could see some mass transit here today. Could see more about trams, trains, trucks, maybe more about buses, maybe some information about pedestrian bridges and how they work. Like maybe they'll actually, if you connect two busy roads together, via a path, maybe it'll reduce traffic because people won't have to drive. They could just walk. You know, it'll be a little more accessible. Maybe we'll learn more about that. Last time we watched one of these two, we learned about districts and about how districts. Oh, they just started a new poll. Check that out. I'm gonna do the same, chat. I'm gonna take a poll as well. I'm gonna copy that poll. But anyway, last time we learned about how districts can actually be separated or connected via like a building that you build for like for example, if you build a police station, if you had 4 districts in your city, like north, west, northeast, southeast, and southwest, if you had 4 districts, you could put a police department in the middle and have it cover all the districts, or just 2 or 1. And it was really cool that less it seems like your buildings are restricted to the radius around them, but it's more dependent on your road. Like if you build a fire department next to the highway and you have a highway running through your city, they can more accessibly access, if you had like an X-shaped highway through your city, they can much more easily access things, and that's great. Apparently it's spelled bus with 2 S's. So I'm going to type, looks like they spelled bus with 2 S's. That's what I'm going to do, because they're going bus. Alright, best mode of transportation, chat. What is it? Bus, tram, train, or metro. So I guess that's what they're going to be covering a little bit then. So we're going to take our first look at metro trains then, maybe, and more about how they work. Hopefully they have day one integration of like all the things that we got lately. Like, you have your like ferry, bus, tram, metro terminal. There's some crazy stuff in City Skylines that they put in for these hubs. It's really crazy. So you're hoping for more use of natural resources. I agree. I hope we get to. I hope they mention some things about industry, because it does say cargo transportation. So this could be a big video, because this could cover mass transit, and it could cover like how industrial buildings work and all their resources and such. So we'll see. Anyway, my best mode of travel is or transit is probably train, because it covers both passenger and cargo. That's what I would say. But it would be interesting if there were ways to get cargo trams. That'd be really interesting. If there was some sort of way to load things up on like a light rail. That'd be kind of cool. Shenye, hello from Japan. Hello. Welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Yeah, happy Monday morning, everybody. I know. It's Monday. But if you're in the United States, tomorrow's a holiday, so many of you have probably likely been on vacation for a little while. Hopefully you're at a cozy cabin. Hopefully you're enjoying your week so far. All right, this thing will be starting in just, it says premieres in 50 seconds. I don't know how they got it to premiere it. Oh, I know how this works. Okay, so it says premieres in 60 seconds, but there's going to be like a 2-minute countdown, so that's how it'll work. You like trams just like in real life? Trams are cool. Trams are very cool. I want to see some things from Transport Fever in City Skylines too, so hopefully we see a few things related to... I want to see a lot of customization for... and I hope they cover like train stations and bus stations and stuff, how they can be modular, like how they are modular with power plants and things. It'd be really neat if you could actually snap things on and off of a building. Like, for example, maybe you could build a bus station, just a regular old bus station, but then maybe you could snap, like how you could do it in SimCity. This is one thing that SimCity did really good and was really, really well done, which was the ability to, you know, you could build like a school, and then you could snap on like multiple levels to the school, that kind of thing. So it'd be really nice if you could do that for like a train station. Like you could snap on a bus like terminal onto the station, and so people who get off the train can then go over to the bus terminal and wait for the bus or go buy tickets or whatever there for the train or metro or both. Like there should be more ways to customize a building to fit your city. You should get the building blocks to build the building that you want to build. And so if you want to build a train, you know, because it's in the beginning it was kind of weird to build like a metro station next to a bus station. Not unheard of, but it's always nice when they're connected. So, you know, the fact that later on we got options to build like a ferry terminal that then connected to like a bus terminal inside like one building was kind of nice, because then you could see the buses pulling up to the building. It just felt more real. It was a really well done update to the game. And of course we got other things like the multiple train DLCs, like Japanese railways and rail stations in general. Oh my god. Okay. We'll wait until the YouTube premiere countdown's done. Yeah, we got about 2 minutes to wait, so... Alright, so in less than 2 minutes we are going to see our first big in-depth look at mass transit and cargo, such as trains and ports, and maybe something in between. I don't know what else we could do, but it'd be interesting to see the ability to do more of what we could do in the industrial DLC, like storage. That'd be something interesting too, is to be able to more modify a train station to hold cargo and also passengers. So let's say you had a train station somewhere off in the corner of your city that takes a few passengers. Sure, train station, you know, passengers can stop there, but what it really focuses on like the export of like iron ore or something, and then you could customize it to have tons of iron ore storage, that kind of thing. Hey, what's up, Samantha? Welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Oh, also, I hope they cover more about how bridges can have like, you know, we saw the in the previous cities that we saw how a tram line could run over the bridge with, you know, car traffic on either side. I hope we see something about all the bridges that could possibly take trains, so that way you could build a highway with opposite lanes of traffic and then a train somehow connected to that same bridge too. That'd be cool. Again, I really want there to be an option to snap things on and be a part of the same thing. Some integration to have things simplified that way would be amazing. All right, looks like we're down to just like 10 seconds here, so let's get ready to go. We're gonna go into 4K, make this bad boy big, and let's take our first look at what mass transit and cargo will be like in City Skylines 2. Let's go! And here we go. We're gonna watch this a few times because this is gonna be big.
Transport networks set the rhythm of life in your city.
Let's go.
As they move people and cargo, they can create harmony and discord. This finely tuned
a tunnel right to a bridge. Beautiful.
Vehicles, planes, and trains is yours to conduct. To create a thriving metropolis, maintain a steady beat to keep your city in motion. You build a city from scratch in City Skylines 2. No public transport, no tracks, no runways. Creating these and other transportation networks is a crucial first step.
No tracks.
After that, improving and
How are you
integrating
gonna connect
them
to?
paves the way for expansion. When you establish your city, citizens can take the bus or a taxi to get where they're going. These are the first transport options you'll unlock. They're reliable, cheap,
so we still have the
easy to
unlock
route
system.
Here, there, and everywhere.
Not everything's
Traffic
unlocked at the
conditions
start.
Are their Achilles heel. It's no big deal in a new metropolis, but it is for a growing city. That's when you'll level up your public transport.
That looks great.
Think trains, trams, and subways. Each one has pros and cons. They're all expensive to build and complicated, requiring depots, tracks, and stops where passengers can buy tickets and get on and off. That means they can't offer the far-reaching service of a bus line or the door-to-door service of a taxi. On the other hand, they're more efficient, not least because they carry more people and cargo and reduce road congestion. Let's start with subways. They're fast, high capacity, and they take up very little room when they're underground. If they operate above ground, you can run them on elevated tracks so they don't get tangled up
That's
with road
cool.
traffic.
That looks beautiful.
Trams. They're more flexible than trains, so you can more easily add lines to service new and expanded neighborhoods. Build tram tracks on existing roads, or run them on dedicated tracks if that's the best way to keep the hustle and bustle dialed up. Trains carry loads of people too, and not just suburbanites. They can bring visitors from outside your city in large numbers.
That's beautiful.
Trains play another critical role as cargo transport. Build a cargo train terminal, and you build a hub where businesses can receive, ship, and store incoming and outgoing goods.
So far, a lot of the same of the first game.
Water transportation is another option for passenger travel and moving cargo. It's another high-capacity network, though water transport's real potential lies in imports and exports. You see, cargo ships might be slower than trains, but these bad boys can carry 1,000 tons of stuff to and from your city.
This bad boy can carry...
That's right. You can trade with other cities. So you'll need somewhere to house all the goods and resources coming and going. Easy.
Not really new.
Like cargo train terminals, cargo harbors double as cargo storage facilities. Like all of the other networks,
Ooh, the airport looks so pretty. Oh, nighttime looks so pretty.
Planes carry fewer
Wow,
passengers
that's
and less
beautiful.
cargo than ships and trains.
I like how it's not completely
Airports
dark.
are also astronomically expensive and have the footprint of a small town.
Astronomically.
However, air transport has
120,000
a
in-game
irresistible
currency.
advantage: speed. Plus, planes won't add to road congestion. They don't follow a rigid track, and they make outside connections incredibly easy. The transport mix in your city will become complex and intricate. Use the transportation overview to review passenger and cargo transportation networks separately.
That's nice.
Filter again by transport type to see high-level details about individual lines and toggle them on or off.
Ooh.
Use the transportation info view to understand the impact of your networks. Plan and manage transportation networks carefully to find the right tempo for the movement of people and cargo.
Yeah, that's new.
Conduct it perfectly, and every citizen, trader, and tourist will march your city toward greatness.
Okay, well, there's a lot of new and astronomically not a lot of new stuff there. Let's go back and rewatch that again. But that was a very cool video. We're going to have to break that down. Let's go right back to the beginning. All right, I'll go to pause and go through everything there. All right, so she mentioned that we don't start with any tram or any train lines, but it's like, okay, well, how are you going to connect to the... I think it'll be like how it is in the first game. Like, I don't think you can connect your train line to the edge of the map and then suddenly you're connected. I think there's going to have to be pre-built connections for highways and ferry lines and like airlines and stuff, like in the first game, where it would have it would tell you whether or not it had a connection to rail, that kind of thing. But hopefully every map has like a rail connection.
Transport networks set the rhythm of life in your city. As they move people and cargo, they can create harmony and discord.
That's beautiful. That bridge right there goes straight from a tunnel. So that looks absolutely beautiful. And it looks rather easy to build. Again, this is what's really nice here is everything we're seeing is vanilla. So you don't have to, like, you know, this means that when the game updates, it's not going to break a mod and, you know, be frustrating to wait for a mod that you know, want to get updated or something, or that'll be obsolete or somebody will abandon. So that's good. But this looks great.
This finely tuned orchestra of ships, vehicles.
Okay, nighttime is looking absolutely fire. I love the fact that it's not super, super dark. It feels like it's just kind of like a very cloudy, rainy day like it is here. But I feel like this is nighttime because it feels like there's moonlight out. But that just looks great. That just looks really well. Really well done. That's really good.
Planes and trains is yours to conduct.
The moonlight is beautiful.
To create a thriving metropolis, maintain a steady beat to keep your city in motion. You build a city from scratch in City Skylines 2. No public transport, no tracks, no runways. Creating these and other transportation networks is a crucial first step. After that, improving.
Also, the roads just looking very abandoned, at least in the highways. But it could be that these highways and roads and mass transit is so well set up that this city of likely 26,000 or whatever it is,
them paves the way for expansion.
maybe there's not too many. Yeah, look at that. There's just a bus and a tram on the. Now this could be like 2 a.m., but who knows? Thanks again, Levi, for the 5. By the way, a favorite part of the poll, depending on daily or scenic vacation. Oh yeah, toss up between train and SkyTram. Yeah, with tourism, that's a couple of missed opportunities here. Hopefully they'll elaborate on these in the future, though. I mean, this is only our 3rd video on it, but yeah, tourism and how tourists maybe might, just like, for example, what they mentioned about traffic, about how the passengers or the people driving through your city want to take the shortest route. It more than likely would be the same for tourists, too. They want to quickly come to your city. Or maybe it'll be differences, like the older people want to take a ferry to your city. Like maybe there'll be different levels of tourists, like young tourists, and they'll spend money in different places. So that could be something, too. You know, maybe middle-aged people like trains, younger people want planes, and older people want ferries and yachts or something like that. And Johnny gifting at 10 gifted memberships to the chat. Gift bomb emotes in the chat. Show them some love. Let's go. Let's get some hype going. Let's go.
When you establish your city, citizens can take the bus or a taxi to get where they're going. These are the first transport options you'll unlock.
First transport options you'll unlock. So it is confirmed that, yep, we have the progression system again. So not everything's unlocked from day one. You got to earn it, go through certain things. Also, this city's population is 91,000 and is considered to be a megapolis. So it looks like the population in City Skylines is exactly how it is in City Skylines 1. How it's like if you get to 100,000, that's the biggest city on Earth. And if you get to that level, you probably unlock everything. But I mean, I kind of like that. I hope there's an option to not have that, though. I feel like there should just be an option where everything's unlocked at the start, and it's just crazy. Like, the lock system is just based on money. Like, that should be another game mode where it's just super expensive. But look at that. The taxi station costs $150,000. However, not a problem when you have $38 million. So maybe money's a little easier to make. The empty roads are a little troubling, yeah. Free build mode. I think so, too. I feel like this game should have a mode where it's like, okay, you can build anything you like, but you have to have the money for it. So it's like, okay, then you just grind it out by building a few neighborhoods and make them very productive and very profitable, and then add to them. But I think one of the things that City Skylines 2 should let you do is a lot of future proofing as well, where it's like, okay, let's build a big O hospital and then, tone it down a little bit. I do like this, though. I do see if you look closely down there, you notice where the bus tab is selected, which I think actually I think they're building a taxi service there, because I don't see a taxi tab. I see buses, trains, trams, or metro maybe, It could be buses, metro, but I think it's buses, trains, trams, metro, ferries, and planes. I don't see taxis, so this must be a taxi office. But what's nice is that if you notice all the way over on the left side where it says theme, there's a European and an American flag. So it's quite possible that for all the buildings that we can build in the game, there's going to be two types of styles for a lot of them. Probably not all of them. There's probably not going to be an American-style coal power plant and a European-style coal power plant. But if there was, that would be amazing. If they slightly looked a little different, you know, some had more windows or were rounded or some looked like they were made of brick, that's cool. That means every building in the game could have multiple sizes and designs. And so if you're building a city where you don't really care how it looks, you could build like a police department in one part of the town that's a small one and another one somewhere else with two different themes. And also, this means that, like we saw in City Skylines 1, themes could be dependent on eventually being... They could add more to this, obviously European and America, but maybe they could then branch out and go UK or Germany or Japan or Korea or, you know, Mexico or Brazil or whatever. Like, they could add all sorts of different content creator packs, or this could be a great way to, like, separate mods very easily. And that way it's organized from day one.
A bus or a taxi to get where they're going. These are the first transport
Norway.
options you'll unlock. They're reliable, cheap, and easy to route here.
Wait, what was that building? Does it say? I want to see what these buildings are.
Unlock.
It doesn't really say.
They're reliable.
There. Oh, there's the taxi depot. Okay, that's at the end. So the building they just placed must have been something to do with buses, the first two. But there's your taxi depot. So the options here must be like big, like one must be bus station, bus terminal, bus lines, bus stops. Maybe. Ooh, is there an option to build bus lanes instead of bus lane roads? Right down here. This would be really cool if you could have like a one-way bus lane on a road where it's only on that one side of the road. That would be amazing. Because if you just had a bus route going like, you know, it went just up one street, circled around and came down the other, you wouldn't need bus lanes on both sides. So you could almost have an asymmetrical road where the bus lanes could only be on one side of the road. And then that way, you know, it doesn't affect traffic on the other side. That's really cool. It could potentially do that. Also, I don't know what the last two things are. Maybe taxi stand and taxi something.
Cheap and easy to route here, there, and everywhere. Traffic conditions are their Achilles heel.
Wait, that was cool. Look at that.
Out here, there, and everywhere. Traffic conditions.
I like that. Insert a waypoint here, 137 Heather Street, bus line 10. It actually tells you the address as where the bus stop is. Kind of cool. That means that if you build a main street and you call it like, you know, Main Street, then you know where it is. If you're familiar with your town. Levi, thanks for another 2. You kind of like these videos sometimes, hype? Absolutely. Yeah, get excited.
Are their Achilles heel. It's no big deal in a new metropolis, but it is for a growing city. That's when you'll level up your public transport. Think trains, trams, and subways.
Let me ask you something, chat. When your city gets to...
Big deal in a new metropolis, but it is...
When your city gets to Megaopolis and you have like 100,000 people in it and it looks like this, do you keep building or no? Like, is it just going to get crowded and look kind of ugly with too many things crammed in? Like, I feel at this point that if I got my city to this point, I would then want to just start over and try a new design in a completely different map. I feel like this would be the end point for me for now. In this game, if I got it to this level, I would then be done until I got new DLCs and then come back and revisit. It's one thing that I didn't do too often in City Skylines, where when a new I have cities going all the way back to the original launch date of City Skylines, and I would love to take all the modern DLCs and like put it into a day one vanilla city. Like, imagine when City Skylines first dropped and there wasn't too many mods, there was no DLCs, And then when a new DLC would come out, you just play on one of the new maps or a map you downloaded. And rarely would I ever return to some of the earlier maps. And I would love to do that with City Skylines. I'd love to make 3 big cities with different themes, like one being industrial, one being commercial, and one being like a tourist, focused on like people and residents and like tourism and beauty. And then when DLCs come out, come back and like rebuild the city. Keep building hard to stop. I think so too. I feel like I want to, and by that I'm thinking about like building out. Like I wouldn't want to build out anymore. I definitely want to fill all these little. I'd like to fill the spaces and have density. I wouldn't want to build. It looks like there's 5 major districts, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then love the nuclear power plant off in the distance too. Biggest stage to keep it. Oh, balanced budget at this point. Yeah. It looked like the budget was hurting a bit. But I guess that's natural in City Skylines. Your money will always go down for some reason.
For a growing city, that's when you'll level up your public transport. Think trains, trams, and subways. Each one has pros and cons. They're all expensive to build and complicated, requiring depots, tracks, and stops where passengers can buy tickets and get on and off.
I wonder what she means by leveling them up. I wonder if that works like how the airport DLC would work, or parks, or like your industrial zone would level up to level 3 and would get more bonuses. I wonder if I hope it's not based on how many passengers or how much cargo uses it, because then you'd be kind of forced to like make a bunch more industrial zones just to get the cargo up when all you want to do is upgrade it. Trade with other cities, multiplayer or player interactions. No, and it's weird how she says that too, because when the cargo ship shows up a little bit later, she says like, that's right, you could trade with other cities. So I was like, well, who would you trade with? Like, would you just put all your stuff on a boat and then just torpedo it off the coast of your city? Like, come on. Obviously, you're trading with other cities.
Can't offer the far-reaching service of a bus line or the door-to-door service of a taxi. On the other hand, they're more efficient. Not least.
That looks so beautiful, but there is not a car on the entire street.
Or service of a taxi.
Like they're you know what? You know what I'm thinking? I wonder if there was some sort of in order to demonstrate things I hope this is the case. In order to demonstrate what's going on,
they can't.
Like here we see buses with a lot of cars, but looks to be parked on the side of the street. But I wonder if there was something they did for this video to just emphasize the fact that they were focusing on the taxi or the train or the bus. Because like here, there's cars parked on the streets.
Far-reaching service of a.
But then other ones, it looks like Pyongyang. Like there's not a single vehicle on the. There's like an 18-lane road and one bus. Like that.
Bus
What?
line or the door-to-door service of a taxi. On the other hand,
Like look, you see 2 buses, a tram, and then a police car comes around the corner at the end.
they're more efficient. Not least because they carry more people and cargo and reduce road congestion. Let's start with subways. They're
Wait a minute, did that dog just come out of the subway? Bro, your dogs can ride the subway in City Skylines 2, game of the year.
go and reduce road congestion. Let's start with subways.
There he goes, the goodest of boys. Now, can you pet him? That's the question. I hope we get different styles too for the metros. Also, is anyone else like? Oh, actually, this is a rather smart idea. I was about to say like, why doesn't it face the street? But you all know why it doesn't face the street.
Subways. They're fast, high capacity, and they take up very little room when they're underground. If they operate above ground, you can run them.
Is there a way to see the style of this building? Overground subway station allows passengers subway train boarding and disembarking overground. Can be upgraded with other services. Can be upgraded with station services. Can be upgraded with station services. What is that? I hope this means, again, going back to what I mentioned, I want the ability to click on these buildings and make them integrate with something else. If this is an overground subway station, then there should be no reason why this can't be modified to then connect to a bus station too. Like you should be able to build a building onto this subway station, and there's like a huge parking lot here. That's cool and all, but like, what about integrating a bus system into this, or the buses pull up out in the parking lot or having its own terminal or something. Like, there should be ways to do that. This looks also like the airport here, I think.
Them on elevated tracks so they
That train looks looks like a banana. That looks like a banana. Hey, what's up, Guns Blazing? Good to see you. I made you better at simulator games like Manor Lords. Oh, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, Manor Lords, very excited for that. Yeah, this reminds me of the first game's overland train station. I mean, overland rail line.
they don't get tangled up with road
Subway
traffic.
line.
Trams. They're more flexible than trains, so you can more easily add lines to
I do want to say something really quick. I like that median there.
trams.
How much room they gave for all the trees in the middle. I like that. I wonder if there'll be a way to choose the width of that. I'm not sure, but yeah.
They're more flexible than trains, so you can more easily add lines to serve
DLC connectivity, modular station. Yeah. I feel like a lot of things are like purposely incomplete to leave for DLC. We're getting like a Sims 4 scenario, and it's like...
service new and expanded neighborhoods. Build tram tracks on existing roads, or run them on dedicated tracks if that's the best way to keep the hustle and bustle dialed up.
Hold on, go back a minute.
On existing roads, or run them on
Oh, that's a median. Okay. So yeah, they're upgrading the median to then be tram. I feel like there should be more safety features there. In the previous video about traffic and showing accidents, it did show like a car just going into the tram tracks. I wonder if we can have tram and train accidents in the game. They've only shown car accidents, but it'd be interesting if a car wipes out in the middle of a bridge and blocks a tram route, if it'll just clip through it, or how that's going to work.
dedicated tracks if that's the best way to keep the hustle and bustle dialed up. Trains carry loads of people too, and not just suburbanites. They can bring visitors from outside your city in large numbers.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this.
Suburbanites. They can
This painted gravel surface looks like... Alright, now we're just being nitpicky, but... I mean, this painted gravel... I don't know. something feels about that. It's not a big deal, but I mean, I'm just saying.
bring visitors from outside your city in large numbers.
It looks like the train is built on a
Trains
road,
play
not
another
gravel.
critical role as cargo transport. Build a cargo train terminal, and you build a hub where businesses can receive, ship, and store incoming and outgoing goods. Water transportation is another option for
That water looks beautiful. That's really nice. It's just pretty. And you can see the reflection of the buildings in there too. Gorgeous.
passenger travel and moving cargo. It's another high-capacity network, though water transport's real potential lies in imports and exports. You see, cargo ships might be slower than trains, but these bad boys can carry 1,000 tons of stuff to and from your city. Yeah, that's right.
1,000.
You can trade with other cities. So you'll need somewhere to house all the goods and resources coming and going. Easy. Like cargo train terminals, cargo harbors double as cargo storage facilities.
All right, what we're about to see is going to be really new. When she starts talking about cargo import and export rates, that's going to be really interesting, because she did mention we could trade with other cities, and it's like, well, yeah, who else would you trade with? But the important takeaway here, I think, is that we might be able to set up trade routes a little bit like in Transport Fever, maybe?
Like all of the other networks, air transportation has drawbacks. Planes carry fewer passengers and less cargo than ships and trains. Airports are also astronomically expensive and have the footprint of a small town. However, air transport has
Yeah, it's a pretty big airport. She's not wrong. You know what I noticed here just now? Finally, we get a good look at the airport, and there is a train line that's coming into the airport, and perhaps... I don't know if this is decorative or not, or if this is built... I don't know if this is baked in or decorative or what, but if we could deliver cargo via train to the airport and have some sort of a way to store that there, that would be really cool. But one thing I would also like too is if we can do that, I want the option to be able to put the cargo hub wherever I want. I want it to be like Transport Fever. I should be able to put the terminal here You know, I should be able to put multiple terminals down or move the the cargo terminal. Like, can I put it on the other side of the airport? But then I think we're getting into a DLC territory. But they opened the can of worms by showing that you could do upgrades. So being able to put down a runway and then plop things onto it should be a thing. Yeah, maybe a modular hub. Yeah, for connecting the airport, perhaps. Yeah.
Has a pretty
Where's cars an option? I'm sure there's a way to deliver via car for sure. Like it looks like a road coming in here.
irresistible advantage: speed. Plus, planes won't add to road congestion. They don't follow a rigid track, and they make outside connections incredibly easy. The transport mix in your city will become complex and intricate. Use the transportation overview to review passenger and cargo transportation networks separately. Filter again by transport type to see high-level details about individual lines and toggle them on or off. Use the transportation info view to understand the impact of your networks. Plan and manage transportation networks carefully to find the right tempo for the movement of...
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't see anything too much in the train options for shipping options. Didn't look like there was a way to like see what city or who you were trading with or whatnot. Lots of parking lots though next to the subway station. So this is the above ground subway station. Parking lot, parking lot, parking lot, parking lot. Looks like these might be, I think these are baked in parking lots here. I think these might be ploppable because they look exactly the same. But yeah, here's where cargo will enter here. Or whatever. That's our airport cargo entrance. And it's interesting to see all these buildings. Some of these look really great. I love the look of the buildings. So, Levi, can you click on a building, vehicle, or citizen to see their thoughts and moods like Roller Coaster Tycoon? It did look like you could do that. I think I did see something like that. And with vehicles, when you click on them, I think you could see where they're going and like follow their route. So if you see somebody going to work, you can see where they live, where they go to work, and what their commute is like. And I think you can actually click on them and see their thoughts about the route.
Can you click on a building, vehicle, or citizen to see their thoughts and mood like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and the other one I can't think of similar to Foundations?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's many games where you can do that. This one I think will give you lots of detail about their route, and then maybe their thoughts on like the any complaints they have, like health or educational system, that kind of thing.
people and cargo. Conducted perfectly, and every citizen, trader, and tourist will march your city toward greatness.
I love this building here. I don't know what the hell this is. I think this is an expo center or something. Maybe a hotel. Looks like it's got a couple of helipads. Could be some sort of a local government center or something. I don't know.
Will march your city toward greatness.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so a few takeaways here, but a lot of things just seem like the original. I'm not seeing a lot of new concepts here. A few things made easier or a few new things sprinkled in, but for the most part, you know, you build a train depot and connect train depot to international or like exterior connection, and then you can bring in people to your, or cargo to your city or out. So, I mean, everything we wanted to see here, but nothing that made me go, whoa. But, again, more questions than answers, though, about certain things. Especially about, like, the airport and the, like, building of... Like, will buildings be modular, you know? Again, I just want to go back to what I was saying about, like, plopping down a bus station and then being able to, like, connect a metro line below that or something like that. When will we see the Samurai Simulator coming out for both PC and console? I was watching that video. I don't know if that has a release date yet, but I think it's later this year. Should be this year, like, I think fall or winter. Sengoku is what you're thinking of, Sengoku. Well, certainly a beautiful city, though, and really nice to see all the mass transit. My only question is, like, okay, we're not seeing a lot of cars on these roads, and I hope that's because it's a visual thing based on the fact that these roads are so good that people just want to take trains and trams. Look at that, though, that big old ferry coming in. Man, that's cool. I want to build something like that where ferry boats come in under the bridge and then dock somewhere near the city like that and then take a train across. Very nice. All right, then. Well, that's very exciting. I'll put a video up on public cargo transportation tomorrow. Do my little deeper thoughts on that one and talk more about my thoughts and opinions and mostly my hopes and hype on this as well. But all right, we're going to jump into the original City Skylines now and keep building our rocket town as we get ready for launch of City Skylines 2. Yesterday, we also played a mod with Bradford. City Skylines is multiplayer. Now, if you... I didn't know this until recently, but there's a mod out for City Skylines that it's called the multiplayer mod. So if you want to see some details on that, go back and watch that video. And we link to it and all sorts of stuff. Also, I have a bunch of DLC waiting in my cart for City Skylines. So maybe I'll pull the trigger right now and make a purchase. And the only ones I didn't have for City Skylines was like a couple of like content creator packs that I didn't get. Also, I don't have the 3 newest ones like shopping malls and a couple of others. So let's go ahead and do like Art Deco, University City, European Suburbia. I think a lot of these might be themes you have to turn on. Modern Japan. I think train stations is the one I want to get most. By the way, most City Skylines DLC is on sale for like $2.50 because most of it was $5, and any DLC that's older than June of 2022 is on sale for half off. So just give me a second, folks, to activate some of that DLC. I don't think I'm gonna get it now though, because I noticed some of them might be themes, and I might have to like turn that on and do a little bit more. But we're going back to Rocket Town, so I'm turning on all our DLCs. We'll play more multiplayer with Bradford, and I'm just updating my game now with some of the new. Adding back DLCs that we had to deactivate to play with Bradford. And we're good to go. All right, let's jump in. You prefer bicycle? See, that's something that they really didn't cover at all. Not a single bike lane, no single bike path, nothing. Nothing. Thank you very much, Guns Blazing. Appreciate the support, man. Where's the Bacon Bridge? Yeah, I feel like there should be more options, too, for bridges. Like, why not be able to paint them? Like... The bridges in this city looked beautiful, but like, what if you wanted to just paint one red or green or blue? There should be the option to paint bridges like that. And I want lots of options for bridges too. Like, I feel like there should be, you know, I want it to be like where I could build a suspension bridge even if the bridge is super, super short. You know what I mean? Like, it's my city. Like, if I want to build a goofy looking bridge or like a massive, like impossible long, like brick arch bridge, I should be able to just make ridiculous bridges, you know. And then if it looks weird, well, it's on me, you know. Like I built the weird bridge. Yeah, there's so many bridge types. I know. Like IRL, we should have like at least 10 options, and that's like not even a lot. All right, we're gonna go back into City Skylines. Hopefully that'll come up on screen in a moment. There we go. Cool. All right. So back to Rocket Town. We're building we started this city in January before the announcement of City Skylines 2. I had a feeling it'd be coming this year, or at least that we'd get an announcement for it. I was right. I'm glad I was right. And now we have a release date, and now we have like lots to look forward to. These highlights are great. By the way, the stream that we're doing now, where we look at the developers dropping a City Skylines like update like that, will be every Monday and Thursday morning, where they'll be dropping something like this in the morning. So then expect a video from me the next day. All right, now loading. Also, we mentioned it before, but very excited to see the, or rather hear, the new music of City Skylines whenever they drop it. City Skylines 2 soundtrack. Hopefully we get some good bangers. I still don't think it'll be anywhere as good as SimCity, though. I still feel like I'm going to be listening to SimCity music forever. SimCity 4, that is. And 3000 and SimCity 2013. All banging soundtracks. There we go. That's more appropriate city build music. A bridge on a bridge. Yeah, they did show that we could build bridges on top of bridges now, so a little less restrictive. Where you could build a surface road and then a road going like on top of that road and then eventually splitting off. We'll see how it looks. You downloaded the Bridges DLC for City Skylines 1. Looks like an interesting variety. Yeah, I got that too. I think it's called Piers and Bridges or Bridges and Piers. We built a lot of those in this city. Couple of one-way train lines, a couple of European bridges. I got some big traffic problems in my city because I refuse to use... Well, I mean, I can't. I can't use different bridges, otherwise it'll change their appearance. Which is something I want for City Skylines 2 as well, is the option to build multi-lane bridges that still look the same. Like if you build a beautiful stone bridge... and it's like 2 lanes in both directions, and you want to upgrade it to 3. It's like, oh, nope, now you got to do a suspension bridge. It's like, no, damn it. Piers and bridges, yeah. Yeah, it's 3 months away for City Skylines 2. Not a lot of time. That's why I want to start... There's a lot of projects I want to do. Like, I want to go back to my city from 2015 and try to upgrade it and laugh at myself at how unorganized it is. But also, to be fair... When we were building cities back in like 2015 in City Skylines, one, nobody knew what they were doing. It was a new game. And 2, there was a massive missing amount of options. We didn't have any DLCs. I mean, how many roads have they added for free just in free updates? Like 10? 15? No, I'd say more like 15. Free metro hubs of buildings, multiple options for bus stations, yeah. Making it a lot easier to understand just through experience, you know. Alright, let's go. Oh, I noticed I don't have any mods on either. I forgot to turn those on. Damn you, Bradford. Alright. We'll play without mods for a little bit until I get frustrated, and then we'll go turn them on. Mostly I was just playing with the Move It mod on anyway. Now let's let the city load in a little bit. Huh, I forgot how pretty City Skylines is. Every time I come in, I'm like, oh yeah. 20 roads for free? That sounds about right. Not to mention, like, other little roads, like, you know, the tram tracks that can separate from the road, and then you can build them through, like, a park or something and go to another road. That kind of thing. Okay, we're getting some chugging here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I turn that off. Okay, that might help. Ooh, 21 degrees Celsius. Let's go. Alright, so Rocket Town's at 34,000 population. Some good stuff going on here. I think we should fill out the rest of this part and be done with it, and then come back and renovate later. A little too, gridirony, but you know, gotta get that population up. Oh, these are all, high rises. What? That's weird. Oh, I was gonna put like an observation tower up there as well. First person would be nice in City Skylines. I agree with that. It'd be really cool to be able to, even if you can't drive the cars or anything, to be able to sit in a car and have it driven around the city would be really neat. Okay, so these are all residential. Will I be streaming my PC building here? No, I'll have somebody make that for me. We'll see if they stream it. There's options for that. We'll see. Where's our observation tower? I want to look through all the options. Ooh, the court. Oh, tax office. Be nice to build a little tower. And by little, I mean big, crazy $1 million tower. Well, I hope in City Skylines 2 buildings are a lot more expensive. It did look like just to put down a bus station, it was $150,000. So an airport's going to have to at least be like, what, $500,000? That'll be cool. But yeah, they gave us a lot of stuff for free in this game, that's for sure. But also, you know, mods. There we go. Alright, this is starting to look better already. I know, the saxophone. There's something about city building and saxophones that just go together so well. Hey, what's up, Seth? Welcome to the Big O stream, my man. And also, I hope for City Skylines 2 that there's some things that don't have to be connected to a road. Like, if I build a observation tower up here, I don't think this should be connected to a road. Like, there should be a road nearby, but there could be a footpath up here, you know? There could easily be a little footpath up here, you know? Alright, let's see. We'll see how much this annoys me. I'm okay with a bridge there, maybe. But not with that turn. I kind of want to put some parking lots here because it's going to be a landmark. Wow. This is funky. You told someone to check out the channel yesterday? Well, thank you very much. That's very nice. Thank you for that. Let's put Big O sidewalks on this, on that road. Oh no, it changed it. Hey, could I add wide sidewalks to this bridge? Oh, okay, we've deleted the bridge. But as a reminder, chat, remember, everything, pretty much everything for City Skylines is on sale now because of the Steam summer sale. So if you've been waiting for a DLC, likely it's on sale for more than half off. Or half off. You want them to add an undo button? I think that'd be kind of helpful. You just go in and bulldoze stuff anyway, so yeah. All right. Oh, well, we'll change that when it's done. Move it, mod, I miss you. Alright, let's actually see if this fits, though, before I even tinker with that. Oh, good, it does. Yeah, the game's on Game Pass, too. Chat, is City Skylines 2 going to be on Game Pass as well? I think it's a day one launch, right? What's up, crazy cat lady? Welcome. It will be? Excellent. That's cool. I thought so. I couldn't remember. Alright, well that's good. I mean, you know, I love that option. Love that option. That's kind of nice. Let me change some things here. I'm going to try to accommodate parking lots a little bit. Oh, it's going up. Alright, that should do. This game is so eager to put in like an extra little turn. You saw a citizen leave a cart in the middle of the parking lot? Criminal. You mean you saw a criminal leave their cart? Evil. Don't forget to vote in our poll too, by the way, chat, on what mass transit is, what you think is best. And not just for passengers too, but, you know, cargo and stuff. Actually, I don't want that either. I need to leave space for a parking lot, so... Wait, let's put that in first. Airships? Oh, they'll probably have an airship DLC. What was it? Is there a subway station? In our game, yeah. In City Skylines 2 as well, yeah. Okay, we need to make this flat. I forgot all about that. Alright, we gotta do some modification. If you put cargo on a ship, is it cargo or ship go? Well, I guess cargo where the ship goes, so it's both. If a ship goes somewhere... Oh yeah, when I do this, then I can build the pier afterwards too, or the quay. Alright, do we want to build a parking lot like this? I think we could, yeah, that'd be great. Unless... Ooh. I mean, that fits for a monument, right? Well, let's put it there instead. Actually, yeah. Thoughts on the new release trailer? Looks dope to me. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of the same old, and that's not bad. It certainly confirms a lot of the things that, you know, I don't think we wanted it to be too different because it doesn't need to be. So the devs making things similar is not bad there. But also they were using marketing buzzwords that really didn't, it was like, yeah, that's right, you could trade with other cities and City Skylines. It's like, well, yeah, but that's a little tricky because I don't think you're ever going to see those cities, nor will they have names, nor will you be able to interact with them in any way, shape, or form. It's just implied that if cargo is coming in from somewhere, it's not magically being made by a ferry that lives off in a forest. It's being made by other people in other cities. So it's a little like, yeah, you got me there, but I see what you did there, City Skylines. And that's what we call semantics, kids. You wonder if they'll have a more informative view on what to import? Yeah, that could be. Like, going back to that, we've only seen a little bit of it. There's so much more that they haven't shown us, and that they're purposely not showing us, that might tie into other things. Like, they showcased cargo and passengers today and a little bit of mass transit, but they could still... they could go into so much more detail in another video that... You know, a 5-minute video explaining some of the things is not, like, everything. So it's hard to see that and be like, wait, That's it? But yeah, they're not. There's more to go. There's more to see and do. Alright, I'm like 5 seconds away from going and getting the damn Move It mod again. Chat, can you... Is anybody going to be able to handle it? Like, we're going to have to play City Skylines 2 day 1 without the Move It mod. Is everyone okay? Will everyone make it? Yeah, I don't know why this road's being such a pain in the neck. Well, you know what? We'll just do it freeform. You'll be here to support me without the Move It mod? Good. Yeah, sometimes I like to play without it, but... In this case, we were playing multiplayer the other day, and it was just easier to have it turned off for the mod, but... I hate that bridge. You know, it's interesting that building doesn't have a road connection, but yet... Seems to be functioning just fine. And maybe what I'll do here is instead of that parking lot, we'll just do this. We'll sync this up with the city block there. And then we'll put in some of these. Kind of a smaller custom parking lot there. Well, that actually looks really nice. Man, I don't know why we didn't get parking lots sooner in the game. I'm not getting picky about that. We'll flatten stuff later. All right. Do I think they'll bring more SimCity features? I think they should, really. I mean, I think SimCity 2013, although I'm gonna, you know, I've come around on that game, and SimCity 2013 is not a bad game. It was a bad publisher. EA forced a lot of garbage onto Maxis to do that maybe didn't really work out. And I see what they were going for in that game, like trying to force people to work together to build. Like, they weren't trying to build. They were trying to have Sim Cities. Like, they were trying to make them all work together. What we wanted in SimCity was to be able to make a massive city. What they were thinking that we could do is maybe build a bunch of medium-sized cities and, like, interconnect them and try to focus on multiplayer, which was really cool. They were trying to do a little bit more multiplayer. But yeah. Oh, well. But never forget what EA took from us. The electrified and watered roads are going to be a game changer. That's true. But again, SimCity did that back in 2013, and that's fine. Like, if they take some ideas from that game, that's fine. I really don't mind it at all. Actually, now I'm not sure what I want to do here. Maybe... No. Will City Skylines 2 have multiplayer? Unlikely, and definitely not at launch. But a game we're playing later today called Parkitect, which is it's now a multiplayer amusement park building simulator, didn't have multiplayer launch and it came along later. So I hope we'll get a surprise. As if that game wouldn't already just be Game of the Year anyway. Do I build a road all the way around? Damn you, City Skylines. Alright, I'll put footpaths around there. I'm not... On one hand, I'm struggling with the roads. On the other hand, I'm kind of just trying to figure out if I want to build, like, pathways around here, and if so, where. Oh my god. Bro, this is gonna be an all-day struggle with one road. I can't even right now. Let them walk, yeah. Yeah, I hope the new game will be a little more optimized too. I'm sure they'll be doing things like that. Alright, we're gonna go with this for now, to save everybody's sanity. Just for now. I'll come back with the Move It mod and fix that. I just kind of forgot. Okay, that's fine for now. Alright, let's never talk about it again. Alright, now let's cover our shame with trees. Shame. This is a different town than what me and Bradford were working on. I've been working on this town since January. The goal of this town is to basically build a university city, which we kind of did. We're going to try to get to a megaopolis, and then by the time City Skylines 2 launches, we're going to build ourselves a space center right here and launch a rocket. So we're going to have train lines and other things connected to that so we can actually fire off a rocket. So that'll be cute. I don't feel like those roads are made with wide thingies. I guess it's fine. Now, when I was playing the other DLC, or no, I learned that we had new cafe options. Sidewalk restaurants and stuff. Tourist park. There's a cafe in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's the perfect fit. Beautiful. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Cool. Bob Ross. Hey, what's up, Mr. JGZ? Good to see you. Alright, how many tourists? 8. Alright, not bad. We'll get a bus stop and some other stuff connected. Eventually. Judeka, thank you very much for the 11 months as a Raptor egg. 1 month away from a year. That's crazy. One more to go. That big O yellow eye next month. All right, that honestly that didn't turn out that bad. We'll mod that up to not look like flaming trash, but could be worse. Is this all flat? No. Absolute banger. Bum, bum, bum. Still no fruit trees in cities, though, apart from Greece. Oh, you mean like there's no... Like in City Skylines 2, you didn't notice any fruit trees? Well, one thing they haven't shown us is like the seasonal transitions and whatnot. So I want to see how the heck like winter and snow and all that's going to affect our traffic. It's going to affect it, so. You're thinking out loud. Can you make a tree farm? I'd love to see some trees running wild. We do have a tree farm up here. We have a little industrial area. I use this to pay for a lot of stuff. The industrial DLC, if you're looking for a good DLC, industrial DLC's got to be like on the top of the list. You can make such nice little, even if you don't really want an industrial city, to build like a little farm or something like that is just, it looks nice and it's nice to have. And then you can turn it into your organic honey farm or, you know, whatever, in your mind, you know. Where do you grow your shopping carts? Hey, you listen here. Shopping carts are fine. People not bringing them in. That's the problem. You get so frustrated with the terrain? Yeah. It's one of the things of this game. Where the Move It mod and a couple of good must-haves. I have the Move It mod as well, just not on at the moment. I turned it off for multiplayer. Free range trees, yeah. Let's go. Okay, we gotta go one more than that. Alright. Well, maybe we could throw in a hotel or something. Actually, nothing should outshine the tower. I think this is a hotel here. Yep. What are these? Business location popularity rating. Maximum possible rating for this hotel, 35. Nature location. Sightseeing, shopping, business, and nature. Oh, okay. So depending on what or where you build the hotel, it might have different things. So landmark, shopping, people staying for business or for nature. Yo, Maurice, thanks for the 2. Appreciate it, bruh. Oh, that's not good. Where's the Holiday Inn Express? Coming to a store near you. Fishing tours, fishing pier. I want to do something out on the water. Knowing this game, though, it always just kind of goes meh. Marina, restaurant pier. This has to be connected to a road. Is there a season change? In the new game, yeah. I don't think there's any mods. Well, there's probably mods for seasons. In the original. Needs to be baked in, though. Okay. Yeah, look. These never look right. I mean, it's like 36,000 feet above sea level. I gotta build it like over here. So hard to do a nice shoreline in one. Oh, you're right. Yeah, our new pier restaurant, we'll call it Bancho Sushi. As long as it doesn't flood. Oh boy, that thing's gonna block river traffic. Maybe I should put it out here. Maybe we could put it out by the ferry. Well, that looks nice on the edge of a... Okay. Ah, but then it needs a road, doesn't it? Yep. God. And even that still looks weird. This isn't too? What do you mean? I don't think anybody said this was City Skylines 2. You can build a sidewalk to it? Can you do that? I don't know if that'll count. Yeah, I didn't think so. Gotta have a road connection. And I can't put it in the river, it's too narrow. It's gotta be over here. I'll put it there for now and change it later. Alright, let's see. What do we want more of? Could be a mod you have? Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, there should be mods too. That's what I want in City Skylines 2 as well, is that not everything should be directly connected to a road. Going back to my example from earlier, if you build a train station and then in front of that you build a square and then in front of the square is a road, you know, if a bus pulls up, people can walk through the square to get to the train station, you know? Like, there is some walking required. Like, what are you going to do, drive your car into the train station onto the train? Some things are a little weird. Just makes you go, Hopefully we have, water and power over here. Hey, what's up, Michael? Welcome aboard, dude. There's a weird Amtrak train in the Southwest called the car train. Oh yeah, where you park your car on the train. Yeah, they have that in the channel too. I mean, it is possible to drive a car onto a train, but it was like in the 50s when they thought every car would be like part airplane, part boat. Like you'd be doing all this crazy off-roading. It's like, oh, I'm late for work. Better take the shortcut. And someone would just like drive out into the river. And like go down the river. Is that a garbage truck? Oh, it is. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, so we clearly need more offices, so we'll just... I don't know, I kind of want to build a park here a little bit. Well, there's a park here, so... Not really, but... Maybe I'll build one there. You didn't know I played City Skylines till last month? Yeah, I took a little break, especially last year, but... Now we're back permanently. I think we're going to just keep playing this 2 or more times a month. A week. Oh man, they're going to be mad. Ba-da-ba-bum. Oh. Academic year report. What can we put here for the tourists? Big old restaurant there. Kind of nice to build these in areas where you kind of want it to be a little, maybe a little lower. Hey, what's up, Ira Johnson? Hello. Nice. And there's going to be a lot of people walking through there anyway. We're working on another project over there for later. Not bad. What do the smiley green faces mean? It means when you put something down, it counts as like a activity or like a park or a decoration. Something that the residents can do, and it makes them happier to live there. So it makes more people want to move in. So if you have shopping malls and a police department and schools and stuff, people will want to move in and start a family. You know, put down roots. We were playing a mod yesterday called the multiplayer mod. And so I had to turn off all my other mods just to make sure it would work. I'm playing with a bunch of DLC though. Eventually we'll turn the Move It mod back on when I get frustrated enough. Is there a sports center? I've not built a sports thing yet, but we will build one over here. We got our Big O University, which I still have yet to add a lot to, but it's looking pretty good. We're going to be adding more to that over time. Crime at the old parking lot. Wow. 564 people coming in via train. That's nice. University has 4 stars. It sure does. Is that maximum? Looks like it's 5. 5 stars is maximum. Wow, we're making plus 25,000. Nice. Let's see. No, I don't, I don't want another cafe. Another thing I want in City Skylines 2 is for roads to be able to go over buildings. There's so many opportunities for like a warehouse or some structures to be built under like an overpass, you know? We played a game the other day. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I put out a video on a game called Emergency the other day. And I thought it would be an amazing City Skylines 2 mod or like a DLC where you have more direct control over like police and medical and stuff, where, you know, you can do a lot more. Like your budget, you know, obviously the more money you give them, the more likely they are to, you know, like respond to fires and things like that quickly. But I thought it'd be interesting to be able to control those services and like have more, like almost turn it into an RTS. Yeah, or through buildings like the one in Japan, yeah. Exactly. You know, it's nice to actually see traffic jams in City Skylines, and you know you actually have traffic. City Skylines 2 is like 2 people in the whole city own a car. Olympic Sports Center would be nice. I think so too. We can definitely build like a World's Fair here or something. People want to come to this town and hang out. Is that a... Yeah, that's fine. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's fine. Are there trees in the game that add color to your town? Oh yeah, City Skylines 1 has, you know, a bunch of green trees, but there's also like cherry blossoms and bamboo, and I don't know if the game has cactuses though. Well, of course, a mod. Can I clip that off? City Skylines 2 comes out in September. Sorry, October. So we're almost there. Does Skylines have any seasonal? City Skylines, the original, has the, you know, the one we're playing now, has a snowfall DLC, which adds like a permanent winter. So it's like you can. It has seasons where it's like you can choose your season. Permanent winter, like permanent summer. But of course, there are mods. But since the Steam sale is going on now, I think it's $250 for that. Starfield comes out the day before your birthday. Ah, happy early birthday. Not sure what I want to do here. Maybe I'll come back later when I'm thinking differently. I don't know if I like that plaza there anymore. But we may as well put it there as a place to experiment with that DLC. Can we do a large, wide sidewalk one way? Yeah. Cool. I think I'm going to do this now because honestly, this is like the last little spot to fill with something. Got to put something there. City coming along nicely. Well, thank you. I don't want to put too much stuff down here, but... something. Tax offices? No. Well, maybe this. The floating gardens. Ooh. Oh, it's just going to create a crazy amount of noise. Oh, those are residential homes, too. How the hell could a floating garden make that much noise, man? Maybe it's the boat? The ferry boat? I don't know. I'll leave it there for now. Not done with it. We need to fill this space. And I like the new hotel stuff. What about after dark? Jet ski rental, no. Tiny park is too tiny. Wait a minute. Oh, of course, not connected to a road. It told me it was. Lied. Does this game auto-generate street names? Yeah, it does. Yeah, City Skylines 1 and 2, I think will both do that. Are we getting power shortage? Ooh, we need more power. No more problems. Yeah, there's only a few options that'll fit here. I think we're just gonna have to build a custom. And I should build a key and stuff here, but I'm just not feeling it today. Just not feeling it, man. What about an oceanside park? I do have plenty of those. Wait, is that a placeable building? I don't know if I've heard of that before. the grass. Ruined. Absolutely ruined. I don't know what to do. Maybe a library. For the nerds. Parking lot? We got enough of those. Sports field? Well, I could put at least a business here, so let's put like a shop. I'll do that. And then I'll build a pathway around that. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what goes up here. Some building is being constructed. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Oh, it's an ice cream place. All right, well, you know, that's fine. Go grab an ice cream and go walk along the... down by the river. Sometimes simple is better. It doesn't have to be too complicated. But I did say I was going to put a path here, because there is kind of a pathway there. Alright, that looks nice. I think that's good. I think we'll just fill it in with trees and... Yeah, dead man's sidewalk, yeah. No guardrail on that one, no time. Kids playground. These are all offices, and there's like a landmark, so. I feel like the park should be kind of just near the residential. I mean, maybe, you know. I don't know. No wrong answer, really. Cool. Why do you have to wait till October? I know. Wait, this is not City Skylines 2. This is City Skylines Remaster. Yeah, we're playing more City Skylines. We reacted to the City Skylines 2 event this morning. Every Monday and every Thursday, City Skylines 2 on their official YouTube channel will drop a little developer insight or some new information about 2. And so we're going to watch that together live and react and respond to that. And then play some City Skylines 1. Because those videos are only like maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. So we take a look at that, break it down, and then play some more City Skylines. I feel like a ton of people are playing City Skylines because we're all just... City Skylines 1 is now just the City Skylines 2 waiting room. We're just waiting. Alright, that looks fine. You're building your final city? Yeah, me too. But I think when City Skylines 2 comes out, I think there'll still be a lot of people playing 1, and 1 will still get a lot of support. I wouldn't be surprised if they still make some DLCs for 1. And it's probably just going to be like maybe content creator packs. Maybe. But I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the focus will be on 2. Yeah, I never know what to do with the shoreline. I feel like all land needs to be lowered near the shore so you can build a nice quay that looks sensible. Like it should look more like this. But it's hard to get that. Hard to do sometimes. Ooh, look at that traffic. You're not finding an updated schedule? Are you missing something? For what? For City Skylines 2 videos? What is this problem? Not enough goods to sell. That's not goods. Oh, does this light up at night? Nice. Okay, I think we're done with this part of town for now. I think the plaza area would be the only other area we really need to work on. And then the university. And then I have no idea what the hell we... I don't even think there would be even enough time to build up there. But I don't want to occupy every island either. I built pretty damn densely here. But it makes it a lot more interesting. But I think we will eventually fill in this. And some of this. And then the rocket there. That's just too crazy to fill in everything. But we would need to get that at least to get to 100 1,000, I think. Is anyone ready for 4th of July? I sure am. Certainly excited for that. Whoa, we got 1,000 people coming in via train. Nice. I still need to do our... Oh, wow, we got 430 people taking the metro. Nice. 16... Oh, almost 400 people taking the tram. It says 29 per week, but doesn't show any train lines. I guess that's just people coming in. That can't be right. Any plans for the 4th of July? Well, kind of today and tomorrow we'll be doing stuff. And we'll be celebrating a little bit today by trying to build America Park in Parkitect a little bit later with Bradford. Oh. Alright, where were we? Alright, I think we should probably do some promenade stuff. This DLC, man. Been out for a little bit, but I think my initial idea was because there's a big old mall here and a train station that we were going to try to connect these two together. We have our inner city bus station here. Maybe I should move that so we can, like, build a whole promenade here. It's too big, though, that area. But some of the stuff is just... it's too big not to make a large area to fit. Like this damn thing. The large glass roof plaza. I think I just forced myself to put it there so I could build it. So I find it really difficult to build a city even lightly using all the DLC. I don't know about you guys, but like when you got City Skylines up and fully loaded with the DLCs, it's like sometimes you build your huge city and then you're like, oh, I didn't even build a park yet. And then you got to bulldoze half the city to build a park. All right, anywhere else we can throw some businesses down? Let's make some more money here. I think we're good. Yeah, all right. I'm trying to avoid it, but we got to do it. All right, Eat Street is what we called this. The inner city bus station in front of the metro kind of is meh. But it's a station, so I should build it there. Unless I build it here. Yeah. Move it there. So we can make way for the plaza and promenade. That way people can walk from the train station to the plaza. Alright, we're changing it up. Get our work area nice and clean. I feel like we should just delete everything. It's gotta go. Yep. It's going. Get rid of it all. Gonna redesign it. Oh, that traffic. Woo! Hey, take the tram, damn it. It's better. Is that a bike lane? Maybe we'll fix traffic one day. Maybe. All right. I think it's a pedestrian area. Oy, yeah. Gonna have to think about what we're gonna do. Bam, bam. Sandstone. I think we'll go cobblestone. From the mall. This music is an absolute banger. There we go. I would delete that road, but the tram has to go through there. Is this City Skylines 2? It looks the same. No, as the title says, we're playing more City Skylines, the original. But we were looking at stuff for City Skylines 2 earlier, including their Big O event, which is... it's like an event whenever they drop a new video for City Skylines 2. So we'll be doing that every Monday and every Thursday live, which is pretty cool. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Damn YouTube. It switched back from top chat to live chat, so I probably missed half of everybody's messages. Hi, everybody else. Sorry. I was goofing with the chat. I feel like there should be a walkway for the students to get up to Eat Street, because then they can go straight to the train station there. I guess there kind of is. You gotta go that way. We should probably do wide sidewalks here then. There's going to be a lot more foot traffic that way. Yep. Oh no. All right, back to building Eat Street again. Both a connection to the mall, the train station, bus station, and well, there's a botanical garden there, and then also the university. This is a very important part of the city, and people are going to be hungry for absolute sticks of butter. Okay, I don't think everything needs trees. Pretty city? Why, thank you. Everything in this game just takes practice, so if you watch me or anybody else and you get a little discouraged and you're like, man, I never make a good city. Well, every city you build will be better than your last one, so comparatively, it'll be better than the last. Every city will be better than your last one. Every time. Yeah, we're going to have the butter stand. You're going to wait till the final... You'll wait till they release it and see the final version? This is City Skylines 1. This is not 2. And everything that they've been showing for City Skylines 2 has been like the final version of that game. I'm pretty sure they're not... I don't think they're going to try to show off their game by showing alpha footage. I mean, maybe they are, but... obviously, their marketing is going to try to showcase the best parts of the game. Pretty damn finalized. Stranded Alien Dawn! Exclamation point schedule. Okay, I don't think I want trees everywhere. I think we'll do trees on the north-south. We'll just call this north-south. And I don't want grass. What else we got? Wait, can I do a large cobblestone? Oh, maybe we should do large. How does bluestone look? I like it more. Much more. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll go... Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Okay, so now we got to put stuff in this pedestrian area. So I think first of all, to get it to function, it's so weird that you have to put in supporting buildings, but I guess it makes sense. Okay. Pedestrian area plazas. Ooh, we should do that in front of the train station. That'd be badass. Ooh, perfect fit too. This reminds me of when I was in Kanazawa, Japan. They have a beautiful like torii gate that's made of, I think, bronze or something like that, but damn, I should have taken a picture in front of it. Although I think I do have the picture on my Instagram. Exclamation point Instagram, if you want to see what I'm talking about. I know I'm all crazy talk. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's much better than it was. Scoot that bus station over. My God. Uh-oh. Not in pedestrian area. Huh? Oh, did I accidentally paint that with the district or something? What the hell? Chat, what's going on with this not in pedestrian area? What does that mean? Because it didn't have that issue before. Oh my God, the amount of people at that bus stop. Oh boy. Well, actually, that's a tram stop. I feel like we should put some commercial buildings here. Be a waste of money. You have a pedestrian. Oh. Well, this is a damn tram road. Oh, it wants this to be in the pedestrian area? Because it's like touching that via a road? What the hell? Okay. Oh. Huh. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't realize, like, building a... That's fascinating. I didn't realize building like the little end of the pedestrian area was like, oh, dude, we got to be part of the pedestrian zone now. Like, you're on the outside of it, but all right, whatever. We'll see how this turns out. Anyway, let's decorate more. Okay, so let's build more plazas and promenades. What do we got? Flower plaza, large fountain plaza. Ooh, pretty. Ice cream stand. Oh, Bradford would love that. Statue Plaza. Ooh. Yeah, it's a hell of a storm. Alright, we'll let things chill out a little bit. What are we putting in there next? Oh yeah, we need this stuff. Small pedestrian area service point. Oh, I already have one. Oh, right there on the edge. Nice. Beautifully hidden. I didn't even see it. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, I did want to put in the Koreatown food. We had that in there before. Small garbage service point. You gotta put garbage in too? Okay, so where's the Korea stuff? There it is. Korean Food Alley. You love to sleep in thunderstorms? Yeah. I agree. $14,000 ambulances. trash. But I can never zoom in on this game. Just non-stop blaring. Bro, there's 4 ambulances on one road, dude. I don't even know where the hospital is. It's not even anywhere near here. Okay, yeah, I can't even zoom in. There. Drown out the ambulances with rain. God. So jarring. Like, oh, what a nice day, and then just absolute devastation. Okay, Food Truck Plaza. Do 2 of those. You know what I could do is put some of those restaurants on from the hotel DLC. We could even build a hotel down here, couldn't we? Mm-hmm. Spa Resort, Conference Hotel. Well, we got to filter by... I don't like any of those either. Is there a postal service? I need to send out some stuff. Oh yeah, there is a postal service DLC. It comes with the industrial DLC. You can ship things all day. I feel like we could add endless amounts of commercial around that, but that is much nicer than it was, damn it. That looks very good. I think we did a good job there. Alright, so now we gotta name these after foods. Strawberry Street. That's good. Nice looking city. Well, thank you. We're trying hard. Nugget Boulevard there. Strawberry Street. And Wendy's Plaza. Pot Pie Avenue. Chuggin'. Now that's nice. Now there's an easy way for people to get to the, well, everywhere. I still feel like we need to build something, though, for the students to get across. Maybe we could build a tunnel. I mean, I feel like University campus should be able to easily get to the other side. Because, I mean, they're going to want access to all this food and the mall and eventually the train station, too. That's a long way to walk. You want me to put down a Piggly Wiggly's? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna put something for the university students to get to the university. And we could do a bridge, but, uh-oh. Okay. Could have done a bridge, but it would have been too cluttered, I think. Celebrating the holiday tomorrow? Yeah. I'll be here, too. Oh, no. Oh wait, that's just a path. Ooh. That's perfect. It makes that path more important. And we'll bury that with a bunch of trees. Yay! You want me to name a pizza shop after Ponte's Pizza from Killer Frequency? That's a funny game, man. That was a good game. I enjoyed that one. I hope chat enjoyed that one too. Certainly a pivotal moment on the channel. Wow. I'm going to have to say that this, I don't know, this lower half of the city is, like, done. You know, obviously, just 600 more hours of work and we'll be 300 hours away from being done. But we're close. Nah, it looks good. It looks good. We have, like, between 500 and 1,000 people coming into the city via train. Bradford Street. Don't give him encouragement. I got to put up with him later. How am I enjoying the multiplayer mod? It's good. It had some problems with me and Bradford, and I think that's to be expected. But it shows that if a group of modders can make City Skylines multiplayer, there should be no excuse for it not being multiplayer. And I hope it comes along later. And not every game needs multiplayer, and it's totally traditional and fine for it to be single player, but multiplayer would allow for so many more creative options because not one person designs a city. And it would almost be more realistic to go in with a group of people and fight over a budget. And it's like, hey, there's this small little island here. What are we going to put on it? Dude, I want to build the Statue of Liberty. Dude, you can't put the Statue of Liberty there. We already put it over here. All right, well, then we're going to build a helipad. Helipad? That makes no sense. We could take a boat there. And it would just make for some interesting and eventual physical discussions. What the hell was I going to do here? Is that building still on here where it just spawns thousands of people running out of it? Yes. I don't even know what building that is, so I'm just going to say yes. You're enjoying watching it, honestly? Yeah. Yeah, this game's an absolute treat to watch. I mean, just the vanilla with a few mods, watching somebody like me is good, but then you got the people who have never installed any, they don't know other games exist, and they've got 13 trillion hours in one city, and it's like, I love you guys. Keep it up. It's nice to see the talent and the passion, and the passion and the talent. And not to mention the talented passion. It looks fine. What mods do I prefer in City Skylines? Probably just number one's like the Move It mod for me, just because as you're building stuff, very important. Did the Dev Insight 3 reveal that you can have multiple bus stops at a single waypoint, allowing multiple buses of the same line to stop concurrently at those bus stops? I think so. We saw 3 bus stops lined up next to each other, and it looks like you'll be able to have multiple lines go to the same stop, but them being assigned to different, like bus shelters. Basically, each little shelter is a node, but it's like one stop. But it allows you then, it naturally makes the bus stop bigger because more buses will be going to it. So you could have, a bus stop at your train station, and then have 3 stops at that station to where all 3 lines go to the station, but then they go to the 3 different sectors of the city. So that does seem to be, they didn't necessarily confirm it, but it's certain evidence seems to show that. It looks like that might be the case. I believe. We need to add more industrial, unfortunately. I eventually should build a port as well. I think actually I decided to build a port here, and here we are. No port. However, we could put a port down here, which would make sense because the rail line comes in. But we do have a cargo terminal there. Well, we could build multiple of those. Can you visit other player cities? I mean, yeah. If you download them from the workshop. But no, there's no multiplayer City Skylines that you have to co-op the city in the mod. And I don't think City Skylines 2 will have multiplayer ever. Well, there's a chance, let's never say never, but probably never gonna happen. Never. Alright, what are we doing now? So I don't want to do, okay, so the university is pretty much done-ish for now. But I still need to do this, but I'm not feeling that at the moment. And this part of the city is pretty done too. For now. Of course, we could always go back and rework things. Since we're having a few problems with goods. Well, you know what? Now that I think of it. Do I have an airport? Not yet. If we build an international airport, it might be down here. Or here. But I want to build a port for cargo. And this might be a good spot because, one, it's close to the city. But it's in an area that's not really... There's nothing here except for train tracks, and that's perfect for building a port. Let's take a look at what a port will look like. We have a cargo hub or cargo harbor. We want the hub. I'm also supposed to build a multiple ferry docks. I only built one for now. It's just a placeholder. We got to get another couple ferries up there. We can actually... You know, now that I think of it, we have a ferry there. We could put another ferry here. And then maybe one over by the university. On this side of the city. Well, we'll figure that out. Space already occupied, cannot connect to route. Oh, it has to be a straight shot? What? A boat can't go... Oh. Wait. No way. What? The boat can't figure out how to go around? You've got to be kidding me. A boat that travels on water can't manage its way through water. Ah, that's so annoying. This would be the perfect spot for it. Unless I build like a giant pier. That would have to go out. It would have to be out here. Well, yeah, as you guys know, boats are incapable of adjusting their course. We kind of just like... They're kind of like a dummy torpedo. You just fire it in a direction and just hope it ends up where it's going. And so it'll be the same deal with the harbor. Great. Really? There should be a thing in this game to put in a buoy to be a waypoint. Like, here's the main line, but there should be a way to put a buoy and then, like, connect to the terminal. I mean, you have that for the ferry pathway, but... Wow, I'm angry face emote now. How silly. So that brings up the question, will City Skylines 2 allow us to just connect to the edge of the map, or is it going to have this weird line system where things have to connect to like an international like shipping lane? Gives you something to think about. Oh, cool. We have a tour bus system. Nice. Hot air balloon tours. Ooh, cool. Yeah. Don't know what we're gonna do about that. Wow, look at that traffic. That's one of the trickiest words in the English language is buoy. Buoy. B-O-O-E. Buoy. 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 Well, I say fooey to the, to that water system. Man, I wanted to build a port. Can we do any more train cargo hubs? Train station. Elevated train station or train cargo terminal, yeah. And we've already got one of those. I could build another one. I don't even know how the hell the train gets over there. Oh, I see. So our cargo trains are coming in via the Blue Bridge. So cargo is being shipped here. And then back out again. But this line is for passengers. And not used very much anyway. This will be interesting. We'll be able to use the edge of the map here, or the edge of this. This would be a great construction project. And I'd like to minimally change things here. Like, for example, the road. That could change, but the tracks I don't want to change. But we will have to connect to them, so we'll have to modify them a little bit. We're going to need the Move It mod on, though, if we're going to do anything with trains. Or at least train tracks. How's our other things going? Elementary school, high school, university can have 10,000 people. Good. "66% of our people are highly educated, 5% well educated, and 18. Only 11% of the city has not really gone through any sort of educational program." Alright, well, let's work on our ferry service then. Let's do some boats. What do we have? We built a ferry depot there. No, we built a... What is that? Ferry tram hub. Oh. Harbor Ferry Hub. Ooh. We should do the ferry bus stop. Oh boy, that's going to be quite the construction project. Although apparently I could connect this here. But those buildings need to be deleted for some reason. Alright, I like the idea of putting a ferry here. City's gotta go. Alright. How many people is there in jail? I honestly don't know. Have you ever played Transport Tycoon? I sure did, yep. I loved all the transport games. OpenTTD, there's like, what, Giant? I think it was Industry Giant. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of older ones. But I do like all the modern ones. I wish we get more. Transport Fever is really good, and that I feel it qualifies as a city builder too, because you're supplying cities with things that they need to grow, and it's one of the major things. I mean, obviously it is, because when you look at all the City Skylines videos for 2 that have come out, every single one of them is about road and rail and bus and train and all that. So, huge part of building a city is building the roads. So hopefully we see more of that. Oh, I think they want me to... Oh, they're going to downgrade the roads, aren't they? Hold on. Well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be quite the construction project. You know what everybody should get on, as you guys are waiting for City Skylines 2, you should also play Colossal Order's other original games of Cities in Motion and Cities in Motion 2. Cities in Motion 2 was almost like a test for City Skylines, but... Have I played the Roller Coaster Tycoon games? I have. We'll be playing something like that a little later today. We're gonna play a game called Parkitect, which is multiplayer. So you and a friend get to build, or many friends can build a park together, a theme park, and it's lots of fun. Don't know what map me and Bradford will do yet, but it's a glorious time. Give me the green, baby. There we go. Alright, so this is going to have a bus stop. And now we can put those buildings back. Is there a game you didn't play? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff's on the channel. Most of everybody who's subscribed, I think people who subscribe and watch all the time, I think we all have a pretty similar taste in games that we like or we'd like to see on the channel, or that you'd think would be on the channel. So if you name it, I probably played it just based on that. Alright, cool. So now we have a ferry and a bus stop, which is great because then it could actually drop off past... You know, actually, this could also operate as a bus stop for this. You can get here via car, or walk, or whatever. Or boom. Ferry terminal. Just Croc is boss. Thank you very much for hitting join and becoming a member. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for the support. Green eyes in the chat. Show them the love. Yeah, the Move It mod. I had to turn that off because I was playing multiplayer with Bradford, and it took a while to load into the city. And when I realized it was off, I was like, oh, I don't want to sit through the reload again. But I've been doing fairly well, regardless. Damn, the city looks nice. So we got ferry. Now, where do we build another one? They kind of stick out quite a bit. Is that the Pentagon? Well, it's a hexagon, but it's a library made by the developers in honor of the modding community. Raptor, I'm limited on money, but can only get a few City Skylines DLC. Which ones would you recommend? We talked about this yesterday. I think my top 3 would be, in no particular order, but industries, mass transit, and airports. And those three work together really well because mass transit transports people, gives you new options for things. Airports transports people, gives you new options for things. And industries, which gives you a lot of things to transport on those rail lines and stuff and other things you'll be building in mass transit. Plus, the airport can also accept cargo from the industries DLC. You know, you can build cargo hubs. And then also, the mass transit DLC, of course, you can connect that to your airport. So those three kind of link together really well. It's kind of like the perfect, it's like the holy trinity of like mass transit's DLCs. It's like you got to buy 3 of them, but they're good. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, right, okay. Oh, wow, we're almost up to 40,000. Population's going down, though. Well, we could maybe lower some taxes a bit. We'll go to 8% for a while. That's fine. Get those rookie numbers back up. So what's our next unlock? Oh, we just got to get to 50,000. Oh, wait, no, we already unlocked everything because it's modded. Good. But regardless, our next goal will be to hit 40. I think we want to hit 100,000 before we even think about building out there. Or get close. Close is fine. Love how the university takes that whole area. What is this? Was there there's a school, there was a school there. Yeah, I definitely feel a school was there. Oh, that's weird. There was definitely something there. But what was it? Clinic? Maybe a clinic. Maybe a fire department? I'll put a fire department there for now. No. I feel like I built a school there based on the fact that there's like a little, looks like a playground behind there. I don't know, I'll just build that. I don't know what was there. It looked like something got, like a mod got removed or something. That's fine. But now we've got capacity for 3,100, so that's good. That's fine, yeah, school's out for the summer. I love the music. I can't wait for City Skylines 2 music. I'm really looking forward to it, you know? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Oh my. Oh, look. Yep. All right. Everything's looking good in the city. Wow, we halved our income, but, well, almost 8 million. I don't think we have to worry about that too much, do we now? Do we now? All right, chat. We're going to be playing some more multiplayer building very soon when we play Architect a little later today with Bradford, and we might be playing some more City Skylines multiplayer with Bradford in the future too. Maybe sometime closer to this weekend. But anyway, I wanted to bring you all live to a new video premiering right now on the channel, and all of you will be the first amongst everybody on YouTube to see it. So stay here in the chat, and we'll go live to a YouTube premiere of a new video going, well, live right now on the channel. We'll be back for more multiplayer amusement park building with Buford T. Gamer. And then later today, we'll be playing some more Dave the Diver. He'll be back again for more shenanigans down at Bancho Sushi. So thank you very much for watching City Skylines. We'll probably be back Thursday morning at the same time to take a look at more City Skylines 2 live events. All these premieres and stuff that they're dropping are amazing, and it's great to see the game before it's released so we can all get excited. So we'll be back to Rocket Town on Thursday morning. Hope to see you all there. But let's go live right now to a new YouTube video. Let's go.